I have been a chronic procrastinator since I was a child, but it has taken a toll on me as an adult. So I have been using the past couple of years to battle procrastination, and it has not been easy. I feel like the habit has been like it has been welded into me, but I've been tackling it. I've been tackling it so well. I'm so proud of myself. And though I have not mastered it, I want to share my tips with any other person who's probably battling procrastination. Okay, and if you're watching this video and you a lot of times you feel like you're not faithful to yourself, you're not sincere with yourself, you disappoint yourself a lot because you keep telling yourselves that you want to do something but you do it at the last minute, then you should watch this video. I have six, do I call them battle weapons? Six battle weapons to fight procrastination if procrastination is an issue or a problem for you. The first one is accepting that procrastination is an issue for you. The second one is journaling. The third one is having weekly to-do lists or daily to-do lists. The fourth one is rewarding yourself for the little wins. The fifth one, prioritizing the little things. And the sixth one is setting alarms. Letting reality hit me that I am a chronic procrastinator. That was the first thing I had to accept. It was not really a problem for me to accept it, but I feel like a lot of humans struggle with accepting when they have an issue and that the issue is something that should be focused on or fixed. But before you can fight an enemy, you have to know your enemy, right? So you accepting that you have an issue with procrastinating, you have an issue with telling yourself that you'll do things later, or not now. You accepting that it is a problem for you is the first step to actually getting rid of that problem. The second thing is journaling. The reason I say journaling is important to battle procrastination is because you writing down things that you have in mind to do, as like even if it's like a diary entry, it makes you obligated to actually live up to what you have written down. For example, I write down that this December I'm going to execute a project for children in a Kemfa community where I stay. I'm going to make this Christmas a really great Christmas for them, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited and I can't wait to start doing this. The fact that I wrote that down has helped me retain it in my mind, because writing helps retain your memory, right? Sometimes you don't even have to go to what you have written earlier on, but you'd have it in mind that a memory is there of you writing it alongside the memory of you planning to do it. Okay, so it's a win-win. It helps you remember and it helps you be accountable with yourself. So journaling or keeping a diary is very important to tackle procrastination. It has worked for me. I'm sure it can work for you. The second one is keeping daily to-do lists or weekly to-do lists. I don't know about you, but I am a sucker for weekly to-do lists. I don't get anything done for the week if I do not have a to-do list, because I just go about my days like being so busy but not really doing anything important. Daily to-do list is not something that works well for me. I use it from time to time when I have a lot to do on a particular day in the week. I just make a to-do list for that particular day after I make my weekly to-do list, right? But it's not something I use or do a lot. Or weekly to-do lists are my real job. This to-do list has helped me keep track of my assignments, helped me keep track of the things I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to go, like about my week or about my day. And then I'm like, oh, Monday I'm going to do this, Wednesday I'm going to do this. And then I wake up on that day, in the morning of that day, working towards actually doing that stuff. Instead of saying, oh, I'm just going to do it tomorrow because I have something else to do tomorrow, right? So I have to get this particular one done today. Or when things are not organized like that, your mind is always all over the place. Oh, I'm going to do this tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to do this next time. You understand? Having to-do lists would help you keep track of yourself, your activities, and the things you're supposed to do. Even given the fact that I'll be starting school next year, I feel like this is going to help me out a lot. So I'm looking forward to making sure I use applications and my favorite journals to write down my to-do list and help myself a lot. I cannot emphasize this enough. I feel like this should come last, but I want to put this here because we need to know that you have to reward yourself for the wins. At the end of the week, you get everything on your to-do list done. Girl, do something nice for yourself. Buy yourself a bottle of wine, or get yourself shawarma. Get yourself something nice. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. Thank you so much for being accountable to yourself, for being faithful to yourself. Have a nice time, and take yourself out sometimes. For me, I'm a sucker for food. I'm a foodie. If I want to reward myself, it's always food. I don't like going outside. I'm a chronic homebody, but I don't see it as a problem though. Anyways, make sure you reward yourself for the wins, even if it's at the end of the day you achieve all your to-do list. Sometimes it doesn't have to be all, it could just be most of them. Still reward yourself because you deserve it, girl. You're a human being. Life is not easy. You getting things done, girl, you did well. Adulting is not easy either. Number 5, prioritize the little things. You see, when you prioritize little things without telling yourself, I'm going to do that later because it seems small, it seems so insignificant, you are building the habit of actually doing things immediately because you can, not because you want to. That's the thing about procrastination. We tend to think we only should do things because we want to, but then when we say we want to do something, sometimes it just takes the priority out of that thing and tends to make you push it forward to a later time. There's this saying that goes, whatever you can do now, do it now, not later. So that's what I also use as a push for myself. I see trash on my room floor or my house floor. I pick up the trash and take it to the waste bin. I don't say, oh, I'll do that, I'm going to clean the whole room later. You pick up the trash, take it to the waste bin. If I can do that thing immediately, then I will do it immediately, right? If it's something I can do then I do it immediately. That's the mindset. That's the motto that is always in my head. Though I do not always keep to this motto, but I do my best to keep it that way. Setting alarms. So I know this is cliche, but yeah, you should set alarms. I've written it down, right? I've written down that I have a meeting online by 3 p.m. today after work. I close from work by 1 p.m. I have a meeting online by 3 p.m. I forget. I literally forget. I'm thinking about it throughout the day while I'm at work. After work, I have this meeting. After work, but I still forget at the time. And then I remember like 1 hour later and I'm late for the meeting, or 30 minutes later and I'm late for the meeting. So what I always do is I set an alarm for 3 p.m. with the event or the activity I have for that particular time as the topic. Okay, as a reminder. I cannot emphasize alarms enough, because if you are forgetful like me, if you have ADHD like me, you definitely need to align and adapt these things to make sure things work out for you. So that's all for how I tackle procrastination. If there's a part 2, you'll be seeing a part 2. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Please do not forget to click on subscribe. Do not forget to like this video. Do not forget to just help me grow my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.